I want you to imagine this situation. You're completely free of all responsibility. You don't need to work for money, all your time is free, and you can do basically whatever you want with your time. What's the thing that you would do if you never had to work again? Would you be skydiving, riding bikes, playing football, creating music, watching movies? Comment your favorite hobby in the comments down below. I'm curious what you guys have to say. Now, what if I told you that there's a way to make a living doing that exact thing that you're thinking about right now? I know this sounds crazy, but this is more realistic than you might think. In this video, I'm going to teach you how you can monetize your hobby and become the master of your time. Sounds good, yeah? I know. In fact, it sounds so good that I think you should leave a like on this video. That's your way of thanking us for the golden information that we're about to give you for free. Done? Good. Then let's get started. You can monetize your hobby. Now, the first thing you need to do is start believing that you can actually do it. If your attitude in the beginning is, nah, this is not for me, or this is just another random video that won't help me, you definitely aren't going to make it. So, if you would really like to change your life for the better, approach this with an open mind. See how I haven't said the word easy so far in this video? That's because what I'm about to teach you isn't easy. That's for a couple of reasons. For one, it takes time and perseverance. Anyone that's telling you that you can make it in a couple of weeks is lying to you. I'm not saying it's impossible to achieve your dreams in 14 days, but I think we can all agree that it's very unrealistic. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm here to tell you the truth. Becoming so free that you can make a job of your hobby takes time. I would say that most of the strategies in this video should take you to success in 6 to 12 months. So it also takes perseverance. I know how hard it is to keep going, even when everything seems to be going against you. What you need to understand to stay motivated is that success is exponential. This means that it doesn't grow linearly, but faster and faster with time. In other words, in the beginning, it's gonna suck a lot. But then you'll grow very, very quickly. Another way to think is to imagine a maze. You're lost and you're trying to get out of it. Every time you turn a corner, there's another wall and another wall and another wall. Then, just when you're about to give up, you turn just one more corner, and that's when you find the exit. 2, it takes brains. This doesn't mean that you have to be exceptionally smart or anything like that. It just means that you have to use common sense when approaching any of these strategies. The thing is, as formulated as anything can be, unexpected barriers may come along the way. So the steps that I'll describe to you aren't to be applied always literally. You need to adapt them to your situation and make the best out of it. Don't reduce yourself to copy-pasting what I'm about to tell you. Actually use your brain to come up with solutions if there are unexpected issues. And there will be. Now, it's time to start talking about a variety of strategies that you can use to monetize your hobby. Different hobbies require different strategies. The same strategy cannot be applied both to swimming and to writing. You have to pick the one that best fits your favorite pastime. 1. Freelancing. This one is very common, yet very effective. It's for all those folks whose hobbies are something that can also become a useful service to the marketplace. Those hobbies can also use other strategies in this video, but this one is one of the most profitable ones. A freelancer is basically an independent worker. As a freelancer, you're going to find clients by yourself, sell your services, and get paid. Depending on the skill or the hobby that you want to offer to the marketplace, you could probably also do it completely online. This would give you a lot of freedom, especially when it comes to location. You wouldn't be confined to one place. You'd be able to travel the world working from your laptop. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? To do this, you can use anything from freelancing websites like Upwork and Fiverr to email outreach or LinkedIn. If, on the other hand, the service cannot be offered remotely, I suggest you find a way to still work remotely. It's totally worth it. But if you really can't, you can still be a freelancer and make a ton of money. Examples of hobbies that you can offer remotely are writing, video editing, video pre-production, design, logo, 3D sculpting, coding, game development, animation, and a lot more. To get started, do this. 1. Open an account on a freelancing website. I suggest Upwork. It's great for long-term relationships with clients and professional networking. Websites like Fiverr might become great with time, but they have more spammy freelancers and less professionals overall. Once you have your account, you should start working on your profile. This is how your clients will see you, so it's important that you create the best profile you can. A good profile picture is also important. You don't have to force yourself to be extremely professional, not at all. You can be casual and even wear a hoodie in your profile picture, especially if you offer creative services. People don't really care about you wearing a suit, so don't do it if you don't like it. I highly suggest that you create your own website. You can do it for free with tools like Google Sites, Squarespace, and Wix, and you can also buy a domain for a ridiculously low price. Having a domain is important because it adds professionalism to your website. For example, which one of the following video editors would you choose? This or this? Your website is like a mini landing page. Whenever you send business proposals on the freelancing platform, you're going to tell people to visit your website and link it in proposals twice at least. Proposals need to be highly personalized, so don't even think about copy-pasting proposals. Doesn't work that way. You might find some clients here and there, but it isn't sustainable. If you want long-term clients, you should write every single proposal. It'll take you about 20 to 25 minutes to write a highly detailed proposal, but it will be worth it. Never stop looking for clients, even if you're making good money. When you have too many clients, just start raising your prices, and the law of supply and demand will be in your favor. And that's it basically. There are a lot of details to cover, but honestly, most of it is highly intuitive. Just be persistent, keep sending proposals, and keep bettering your content. And trust me, you'll make more money than most people in a matter of months. 2. Become a content creator. Many hobbies, like mountain biking, running, gym, and more, cannot be offered as a service. I mean, you really can't ride bikes and get paid for it by clients on Fiverr. But whatever it is you like doing, there are people that also like it. Doesn't really matter how rare that hobby is. You can start creating content about it and people will follow you. It's that simple. Actually, it might even be better if your hobby is something less common, as you'll find fewer content creators that talk about the same thing. You should start developing basic content creation skills. Watch a bunch of tutorials on YouTube and you'll learn most of it. It's 2021, and you don't necessarily need a new camera to make videos. You can begin with your phone. I know what you're thinking about. This guy wants me to start a YouTube channel. But that's not the case at all. You can use any platform, even LinkedIn, as long as you are contextual. Being contextual means creating content that makes sense with the platform that you're using. Right now, the best platforms to do this are TikTok and LinkedIn. TikTok is the best way to find followers that you can then take to your Instagram or YouTube if you want. YouTube is actually better than you think. You could, for example, use TikTok to find people, and then use YouTube for monetized content. You could also take advantage of your followers count to sponsor other content creators in exchange for money or be sponsored by brands in your niche. For example, if you make a channel on mountain biking, you can become sponsored by frame brands, bike brands, brake brands, apparel brands. You get the point. Creating content is actually very fun, so I suggest you try it. You don't have to limit yourself to videos, although they do work like magic. If you prefer writing, you could become a blogger and write about your hobby. You could also document your journey, which can also potentially make you more relatable to people. 3. Become a consultant. If your hobby is something more professional, and that is the case for some of you, you could become a consultant. For example, if your hobby is creating freelance profiles on Upwork, you could become an Upwork consultant and help people find clients. You can be paid per package or per hour of coaching, your choice. You have to be highly specialized in your domain to become a consultant, but this also offers you a lot of opportunities in 2021, and a lot of freedom, since most industries will let you do this remotely, as long as you have an internet connection and can talk with people. To find clients, you could use freelancing websites, but they might not be enough. You need to create some sort of personal brand. That's very important. Presence on social media is not that important, but it would be a huge plus. LinkedIn is a great tool for consultants. Once you have your website and your logo and everything, you can start looking for clients. Facebook ads are very common among consultants. For example, you could run ads of your video where you explain what you can do for people, and then redirect them to your website, where they can book a coaching call with you for X amount of money. Another strategy to reach clients, which might be more effective for some targets, is cold outreach. Cold outreach is reaching out to people that might benefit from your service, but that don't really know you or what you do. You'll find a lot of resistance, especially in cold calling and cold emailing. But if you outreach to the right people, you might be able to discover a goldmine. Now, you need to watch this: 13 skills that everyone should master. 7 new rules of money for 2021. Well, that's it for the video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it and found value in it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and subscribe for more content like this. With that said, have a great day, you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.